Ready, BLUETTI. BLUETTI is always ready. And BLUETTI is even readier. Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream, guys. Whoa, welcome. Alright guys, welcome to BLUETTI live stream. Everybody, we have 7 people waiting right now, so we're starting actually 1 minute earlier, 7 p.m. PDT. Alright guys, so let's get started, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Really good to have you guys here. Okay, so join the live stream right now and invite your friends. We are live on YouTube and on Facebook right now. Already, we're live. 7 people here. Not Slim One was the first. Hello, Not Slim One. How are you doing? Okay, Not Slim One was the first one. Who else is here, guys? Maybe you want to introduce yourself. Let us know in the comments who is here. Hold on a second. Trying to open the live chat. Okay. Oh yeah, the live chat here. All right, cool. So Not Slim One, Ans 1293. Hi, Ans 123. Greetings from West Tennessee. Every time I have a deja vu, you know, I see this comment because you say it every single time. Greetings to West Tennessee. Chris the Great. Hello, Chris. Hello from a 5 units owner. Oh, wow. Okay, hello. Hi, everyone. Hello, Perry. No solar panel for giveaway? Joe, no. Unfortunately, no. Hello again. Hello, Green Comment. Hello, Smarter Outdoors. Hello, guys. 18 people. Perry, not Cherry. I remember. And you know what Cherry said? Said Cherry, not Perry. Okay. All right. Welcome to BLUETTI Studio, everybody. Welcome. So I can still hear the sound. Is that the sound of a ventilator? Do you want to?
The sound is okay.
No, I can hear a sound there. Do you want to turn it off? No. Your fan, yes. Okay, better. All right, guys, let's get started. All right, guys, so what do we have here today in the studio? Now, we have, oh my God, it's intimidating. This is a big guy over here, guys. AC500, world's biggest modular, portable, solar generator, guys. I feel like I'm introducing my European friend. You know, the name is very long. So it's currently world's biggest modular portable solar generator. Portable not meaning that you supposed to carry it around. Portable meaning that you can move it. You don't have to mount it on your wall or anything like that. Make me cry. Okay. Well, so guys, we have AC500. B300s, our newest expansion battery, B300s. The cool thing about B300s is, unlike any other battery, okay, on the market, you cannot find this battery on the market. Maybe there are some, but I'm not aware of them. You can charge this battery under temperatures down to -4 Fahrenheit. This is -20 Celsius, okay? And it's still a lithium iron phosphate battery. So for lithium iron phosphate batteries, normally we cannot charge them when the temperature is below freezing, right? Below 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit. But this one, because it has a self-heating function built in, okay? You can charge it and temperature down to -4 Fahrenheit or -20 Celsius. So if you live in a cold place, it might be your choice, a B300s. But B300s is only for AC500, okay? So AC500 requires a battery, or actually the battery, actually a battery to work, either B300s or B300. Okay, I'm just wondering how much, I'm just wondering how much low wattage can you charge a EB3 by solar? How much low wattage? I didn't get the comment. I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Can you come again? All right, guys. Yeah, I appreciate the questions, honestly. I'll be trying to reply to every single question. So feel free, guys, to ask anything. All right, so today we have also giveaways, by the way, guys. If you're new here, giveaways, you guys can see that on the screen right there, trying to point at the screen. We have giveaways, hoodie, tableware set, giveaways every 30 minutes. Cap, BLUETTI cap, and what is that? What else? A BLUETTI hoodie, BLUETTI t-shirt, BLUETTI tableware set, and giveaways every 30 minutes, guys, just for fun, right? Right, we have many lucky people here who won before and ready to win again. And by the way, guys, the prices are all here, exclusive price. Today we don't have discount codes. Okay, this is because the price on the website went down already, so we can give you guys even a more discounted price. Okay, so we don't have discount codes. The price is already very favorable. Exclusive price for AC60 and B80, our newest portable power station, and its add-on expansion battery B80. Okay, right here. Now we don't have a special coupon, $20 off like before, but the price is still very, very, very good. Okay, guys. So let me know how well you are familiar with AC60 and B80, because let's kick things off with AC60 and B80, our newest portable power station. So let me know, guys, how well you're familiar on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is not familiar at all and 10 is very familiar, and probably have a PhD on AC60 and B80. So from 1 to 10, guys, how familiar you are with AC60 and B80. And I'll be replying to your guys' comments. What is the lowest watt solar panel you can use to charge EB3A? Oh, okay. So for EB3A, the lowest panel voltage you can use is 12 volts, because on EB3A, just like on AC60, by the way, and on EB70S, and on other smaller power stations of ours, the solar input voltage limitation is from 12 volts to 28 volts, so 12 or 28 volts. So you normally would want to choose a solar panel within this voltage. Okay, so a good recommendation would be PD200 with the open circuit voltage of 26.1 volts. So yeah, exactly. Thank you for replying, Chris. I don't have the dinnerware set yet. Maybe tonight it will happen. Maybe. Thank you. Thank you for the question, guys. Invite your friends. Let them win giveaways, okay? Because you guys have giveaways already. Let your friends win giveaways, and feel free to ask questions, and maybe you'll learn something very important today, and you'll set yourself to success. And let's find out how our life can be better. Our everyday life can be more convenient, safer, just better, with portable power stations. So first of all, guys, portable power station is a relatively new thing, okay? It's only a couple of years, It's a new thing. Before, everybody used generators, gas generators. They are bulky, they are loud, they are also not safe. They're just not pleasant to use, but what can we do, right? We didn't have the choice before. Now we do have a choice, and now we have companies like BLUETTI, like our company, that makes all sorts of portable power stations. 10 pounds in weight, like EB3A that one of our friends here asked about, and like AC60 B80, it also has a UPS mode, or like the biggest modular solar generator, AC500 and B300s. So you no longer have to rely on those gas generators, everybody. You no longer have to rely on them. You now can use something really nice, like these power stations. You can even place them in your bedroom, totally safe, totally fine, or in any other room, unlike a gas generator. So it's a new thing, and people have been loving them and enjoying them, and I think, guys, that you will find the one or a couple of power stations that will fit your lifestyle and make your life better. So we have all sorts of different power stations like AC60 and B80, and as big as AC500. I got the tripod from you guys. It's actually pretty good. Oh, really? Okay, so because actually I haven't seen the tripod. So, oh yeah, it's good to hear that you are enjoying the tripod. Okay, guys, speaking about enjoying, if you enjoyed this lesson, give us a like. Thank you so much. All right, so let's kick things off with AC60 and B80. So this is our newest power station. That means that we could improve some things, take them from good to great, so to say. So the new feature about AC60 that none of our power stations had before is it's IP65 water resistant. Correct. So if you're camping, if you're outdoors, and you leave your AC60 and B80 in the rain, totally fine. Okay, now doesn't mean that you want to submerge it in water, but you know, if there is some rain going on or it's very humid, you know, or you splash water on your AC60 accidentally, that's totally fine because it's IP65 water resistant. It's the first BLUETTI power station ever to be rated as water resistant. Okay. So this is the new feature about AC60, the new feature of AC60. Now, AC60 is also a grounded unit. So some of you requested that, you wanted the unit to be grounded, and this one is grounded. So again, the first time ever, this is the grounding right here, okay? Now, about other features, we pretty much kept them the same as for EB3A, for example, because we thought they were already great. But we also slightly improved some things, you know, and just made them, you know, as I said, took them from good to great, so to say. Right. Okay. So, okay, hello, Waveform Science. Hello. Okay, right. So let's take a look at AC60. For those of you guys who don't know, AC60 is this unit. This is its add-on battery B80. So, number one, in terms of design, what we improved is, or you know, changed or modified, as you want to call it. So this holding handle right now is higher, and you have a nice grip here. I like it a lot because this unit is IP65 water resistant, right? You might have water splashes here, and you still can be carrying it, having a nice grip. Also, take a look at the surface right here. Okay, it's sort of like an anti-slippery surface over here. This wireless charging pad, by the way, it's crazily efficient. You know, when I forget to bring my charging cables for my phone, like a lightning cable, I charge my phone from here, and I really enjoy it. I'm getting 10 plus watts from this 15-watt wireless charging pad. It's really phenomenal. I really love this wireless charging pad, guys. It's a crazily efficient wireless charging pad here on the top, 15 watts maximum. On the back side, we have this nice light, nice and flat light. Okay, now turn on, you click the button here, or you click you turn on in the app. Okay, oh yeah, first remember turn the power station on and then turn the light on. Now guys, it's hard to tell how bright this light is because again, it's very bright in the studio, but it's quite nice. It's quite nice. This light is really nice. Okay, and also it has an SOS mode, as always. All right, so the light is right here. On this side, we have expansion ports, which means that, you know, it gives it away, meaning that AC60 is expandable, right? We wouldn't predict it from such a small power station. We wouldn't expect that, excuse me, from such a small power station, but it is expandable. It is expandable with its native add-on battery B80 that I have right here. And we have two expansion ports, so it means that expandable with 2 expansion batteries maximum, okay? Those futuristic looking expansion ports, you know, really nice. We have a new cable that connects them, and the cable is included in the box of B80. So receive B80 and you can connect them and you can add 2 batteries maximum. Okay, and on this side, on the opposite side, we have the input, and for input we don't need an adapter. We don't need any adapters, right? So for earlier models like EB70S, for example, we had this T200S adapter. You know, in my opinion, it's not terrible. It's okay. But now we don't need an adapter, just like for EB3A. So all we need is this input, right? And we'll be using a normal computer plug to charge from a wall outlet. Okay. So just like that, we don't need an adapter, and you can charge from a wall outlet. Just like that. And AC and DC inputs are separate. So this is the AC input, obviously, right? And this is a DC input. So we'll be using this input to charge from solar panels, to charge from a car when we're on the go. This is the solar charging cable. So look, I'm charging from a wall outlet right now, while also charging from solar panels at the same time. And here I have a car charging cable. So I'm charging from a wall outlet while charging from my vehicle at the same time, right? So AC and DC charging, no adapter, and AC and DC charging simultaneously. Okay. So what changed in terms of outputs? Well, actually we removed DC 5521 barrel connectors, but we still kept the best outputs, of course. So here we have a 12 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port, a 100 watt USB-C port, quick charge, and 100 watt, sorry, not a 100 watt, there is no 100 watt USB-A, 5 volt and 3 amp USB-A, so 15 watts in total. And we have 2 AC outlets that are 120 volts and 600 watts with a surge power of 1200 watts. And also, just like EB3A, AC60 has a power lifting mode, which will allow you to run pure resistive loads, again up to 1200 watts. 1200 watts under power lifting mode only. So this is what our AC60 looks like. So what is the battery capacity? I'll just remind you guys, I know many of you know, it's 403 watt hours of battery capacity. So if you compare it to EB3A, to 268 compared to 403, that sounds like a lot of capacity, and some of you will be very happy with that. But for some of you guys, I know it's not enough. I know it's not enough for some of you guys, and you were saying, well, if you compare it to other AC models, you know, the capacity is not large enough. We need more. So this is not a problem at all because we have add-on batteries. So again, with AC60, it's a new milestone for BLUETTI. It's the new level. It's the first small in size and compact portable power station that can be expanded to the battery capacity of a large unit like AC500 behind me. So if you think about it, 403 watt hours here, again, for some of you, it will be enough, right? You don't need anything else. Some of you will need expansion batteries, and we have them. So this is B80, AC60's native battery, add-on battery, and it's more than a battery because it has its own outputs too. So we have 12 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port, we have a USB-C port, 100 watts, we have a USB-A port, 18 watts, and most importantly, we even have its own input. So we'll be using this input to charge our B80 from solar panels, like this, and from our vehicle. And if you have a T200S adapter from our previous models, or you can get it separately on the website, you can also recharge your B80 with this adapter from a wall outlet. Okay, so you can charge it with this adapter from a wall outlet. So it's more than just an add-on battery. It's more than that. The battery capacity of this B80 battery is 806 watt hours. So with one B80, the total capacity will be 1,209 watt hours. And with two of them would be 2,015 watt hours. Guys, if you remember the battery capacity of our AC200 AC500, for example, right? It's 2,000 watt hours. So with two expansion batteries, you will have the battery capacity of a big unit, which is quite nice, don't you think? Let me address some comments. Okay. Hello, I don't know how to read this name, but hello, Gallagher Spoon. Nox Benat. Oh, long time no see. Is BLUETTI at all affiliated with BLUETTI? No, it's not. It's not at all affiliated with BLUETTI. Just similar names. Me and Solicitor are trying to win stuff so we can sell it and make money. Well, You know what? At least you're honest. Okay. All right. Cool. So, yeah, there we go. So you can add 2 B80 batteries maximum. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let me also address some key points that I might forget. First of all, guys, the size, we keep saying it's small. It's small. Well, how small it is? Well, if you talk about AC60 here, it's 11.4 inches. It's a little bit bigger than EB3A. 11.4 inches by 8.1 inches by 9.7 inches. The weight is twice the weight of EB3A, 20 pounds. In the box, we have all those cables I showed you guys. So we have a solar charging cable, DC7909 to MC4 connectors. We have a car charging cable, and we have an AC charging cable. We also have a user manual, right? We have a user manual, of course. We have a warranty card. And by the way, guys, can you guess the time of warranty? The time of warranty period? It's actually an industry-leading warranty. We haven't given such a long warranty before, and I don't think any other companies had. So the warranty for AC60 and for B80, for both of them, is 6 years. Okay, 6 years. So we want you guys to have peace of mind when you purchase AC60 and B80. Hello, just got a B3A this week, truly like it. Oh, glad to hear that, Noxmanet. EB3A is a fun one. 6. Yes, correct, Jennifer. 6 years. Okay, 6 years of warranty, guys. It's an industry-leading warranty. So again, guys, if you missed it, the battery life, the battery capacity is 403 watt-hours, 18 amp-hours, and the battery voltage is 22.4 volts. So yeah, speaking about the runtime. So the runtime of this unit is around 10 years. This is another crucial thing to understand. The runtime of this unit is around 10 years. It's 3,000 cycles before the battery drops to 80% of the original capacity. So this is really good news, because when we purchase this power station, that means we can use it for 10 years, okay? So that is important. Now let's talk about input. What changed, what is new, how to recharge our AC60 to keep it powered. So as we have already seen, we have AC input and DC input separately here. This is AC and this is DC. Okay, so the AC input is 600 watts maximum. This is the maximum AC input you will get. There are also 3 charging modes, just like for EB3A. If you remember them, for EB3A it's standard, silent, and turbo. So same goes for AC60. DC input is also the same. It's 12 to 28 volts and 8 amperes. So you'll get 200 watts maximum from solar charging. Speaking of solar charging, guys, when it comes to solar charging, again, the only thing that you want to pay attention to is the voltage of the battery, the voltage of the solar panel. I mean, the voltage of the solar panel. And why is that? Because we have the MPPT controller, so it doesn't matter what the amperage is, right? It will protect it from high amperage. But the voltage, it can't protect it from the high voltage. So you guys have to choose the solar panel with a compatible voltage. And I know there are 2 camps of people who do it differently, or actually maybe even 3. So group number 1, like me, we just look at the open circuit voltage, right, of the solar panel, and we connect a solar panel with a compatible voltage. Group number 2, what they do is they actually first connect the solar panels, right? Like without, they first connect the solar panels, and then they measure the voltage, okay? But this is not really accurate because the voltage can change. Specifically, when a solar panel is not under load, okay, the voltage tends to go up. So it's not really a safe method to just connect the solar panels in series, right? Or one big solar panel, measure its voltage, and like, okay, the voltage within the allowed range, safe to go. Not really safe to go. You want to look at the open circuit voltage. And the open circuit voltage is stated on the panel by a manufacturer. If you open our solar panels, for example, PV68 has the open circuit voltage of 24.6. PV120 has the open circuit voltage of 24.4. PV200 has the open circuit voltage, or VOC, of 26.1 volts. So we want to really look at that number, right? This is how I view it. Okay, so it's really the safest method. So when it comes to our smaller power stations with the open circuit voltage of 28 volts max, I recommend PV200. PV200 is a portable solar panel with a maximum input of 200 watts, and its open circuit voltage is 26.1 volts. So it's perfectly within the range, it's almost hitting the upper limit, and yet it's within the allowed range, so it's totally safe, and also it will give you 200 watts max, or realistically around 180 watts or so. Very high input. It will only take you 2.8 hours to charge this from 0 to 100% solely from PV200, and it will take you 2.3 hours to recharge it from 0 to 80%. Speaking about car charging, okay, so car charging. Well, if you're on the go, if you drive a lot, it is really a good idea to plug it in and charge from that cigarette lighter port of yours in your car. Some people think that you will have to burn more gas, right? But it's not really, I mean, it's true in theory, but it's not significant. It's not significant. So don't worry, you can totally plug it in when you're driving and charge when you're driving. It will take you 5.6 hours to recharge from 0 to 100% from your 12 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port in your car. It will take you 4.1 hours to recharge it from 0 to 80%. I think, guys, all of you have 12 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port in your vehicle. Is that true? If you feel comfortable telling me. We're not collecting the data. just really curious, because some people have a 24 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port. Well, it will take them twice less to charge to the AC60. So sign up for what? I think sign up for a giveaway. No, you don't have to sign up for a giveaway. For giveaways, you just have to be typing BLUETTI when this countdown there hits 0. And you type BLUETTI giveaway, and I'll take a screenshot, and whoever's comment is in the very bottom wins. Okay, so car charging is not meant to be the fastest charging, right? It's not perfect. It never said it was. It is meant to, you know, just help you charge your AC60 and B80 or any other power stations when you're on the go. Why not? You know, 5.6 hours. So, you know, drive to, I remember driving when I was a kid, we're driving to like a city to see our family, and take us 3-4 hours to go there. Yeah, we would be able to charge AC60 to almost 100%, but we didn't have it back then. So speaking about fast charging, it's AC charging, of course. So with AC charging, we have 3 modes: silent charging mode, standard charging mode, and a turbo charging mode. I just want to turn on to let it discharge a little bit. No, just letting it discharge a little bit. It's still sitting at 89%. I actually wanted to go down so that I can charge it and show you guys how it's charging. So silent charging mode, it's called silent because the charging input is, I quote it, I want to put it in parentheses, it's low. I don't consider it to be low. It's 162 watts. It's the lowest for A60, but it's still quite a high input, 162 watts. Just for reference, guys, it will take you 3 hours to recharge it from 0 to 100%. This is not a long time, 3 hours. And it will take you 2 hours to recharge from 0 to 80%. So anyway, it's called a silent charging mode because the input is low, right? The fans will not kick off, most likely, you know, unless the unit was hot prior to that, right? So like it was exposed to heat. So that's why it's called silent. But even under silent charging mode, you will recharge the whole unit from 0 to 100% in just 3 hours, and from 0 to 80% in 2 hours. Why am I always saying to 100% to 80%? Because you might think, well, you know, you just multiply by 0.8. Well, not that simple. To charge to 100% actually takes longer because, you know, we have this smart battery system and it slows down when it hits 80%. So that's why it takes longer to recharge to 100%. And also, when you are charging it, it's in a turn on state, and when it's a turn on state, it's also losing power. So we also have to compensate for that power loss. Okay, so silent charging mode, I just don't see the reason not to use it because I'm not in a hurry. You know, I charge my gadgets when I'm before I go to bed. So I have the whole night to charge them. I will be using silent charging mode often. It's also very good for battery health. Another charging mode is standard, and by default it's in a standard charging mode. So in a standard charging mode, you will have an input around 523 watts. And it will take you 1 hour and 18 minutes to recharge from 0 to 100%. And it will take you only 42 minutes to recharge to 80%. And finally, if you need to recharge very quickly, we have a turbo charging mode. So under turbo charging mode, you will get an input around 603 watts, and it will take you 1 hour and 12 minutes to recharge your AC60 to 100%, and it will take you 36 minutes to recharge it to 80%. So it's very fast. But don't overuse this mode. But if you need it, do use it. Where is Rambling Bob? I actually watched Rambling Bob's review video yesterday with his cat, with his cute cat in the video. You have to wait until the time, yeah, it's 0. Okay, now, oh sorry, now time is 0. Let me have some water, guys, I'm kind of dehydrated. Yeah, Bob is just spreading that positive energy, honestly. I like Bob's videos, and his cat too. I like cats. He's probably looking for the giveaways. All right, guys, maybe Bob has a day off, right? It's okay. You don't have to come here every time. Only when you have time and you want to come here. I can't tag him, so he must not be here. Okay. All right, guys. So then, guys, try to participate for yourself and for Bob. We're giving away a cap, BLUETTI cap. All right, a very cool cap. Aren't we all? Well, yeah. Okay, so let's go. What am I waiting for? Here's my phone, guys. You know how it works. Let's also educate new people here. So guys, we type BLUETTI giveaway. We don't stop because in 10 seconds we take a screenshot like this, and whoever's comment is, you know, on the very bottom wins, gets it all. Okay, let's go, guys. 10-second countdown starting right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so the winner is, let's see who is the winner. It's Knox Bennett. Knox Bennett, congratulations, congratulations. Okay, so dear giveaway winner, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number. Congratulations. Okay. All right, cool. So turbo charging mode, standard charging mode, and silent charging mode can all be enabled through the app. Yes, we have an app control. And by the way, we just updated the app yesterday. Did you guys check it? Did you guys update your BLUETTI app yet? Before you do it, take a look at the older design, because design is going to change completely if you haven't updated it yet. The design changed completely. Those guys, they just constantly trying to improve something. The app is much richer right now. It has a lot of stuff there, you know, has a lot of stuff you wouldn't expect there. The app is basically, we will not need the website, you know, we will not need the website soon. Everything will be in the app. No, this is just like, you know, my speculations, but honestly, the app has so much stuff right now. Okay, let's take a look at the app then. So our app is called BLUETTI. You know, we are very creative people, so we just call it BLUETTI. And here's the new app, guys. Oh, let me turn my VPN off so it works better. Okay. So, okay, there we go. Welcome to the new app, ladies and gentlemen. This is the new app. So, do you still recognize it? Well, first of all, it has dark mode and the light mode right now. I don't remember it before. It's theme, it calls theme light mode. So right now it's light mode. You know, I actually like the dark mode more. But you can also set it to the automatic, so according to your device. And I set it to dark mode right now, okay? Much more stylish. Okay, so to connect, for the first time, you go and add device, and we'll just automatically find the devices that are next to you, like this AC60. But right now, of course, device is bound, so because it's already connected before. Or you can just go ahead and scan like this, okay, for the first time, the QR code. But again, it's connected, so I'll just go into my devices and AC60. Not this one, right? It shows you when you connected it 5 days ago. I connected to AC60 yesterday, so just gonna go scroll down and find AC60. This one, 23 hours ago. It shows me that I have connected 23 hours ago. So number one, guys, as long as you're within the Bluetooth range, right? You don't have to come close to the screen. You can monitor your power station just from your phone or from your tablet. So you can see the battery life, 88%. You know, the DC and AC output, right? Also the PV and grid input. Now you can also turn DC off if you want to. You can turn AC off. You can turn off the whole power station just from the app. You don't even have to you know, walk to the power station and turn it off manually. You can just turn it off from the app when you want to. Okay, next we have settings. So in the settings you can change the name. You know, some people like removing the serial number here and just keep AC60. I like keeping serial number just in case. Next, you can share device, and people can scan this QR code and they can control this device with you, and you will see your members. What is it called? What is the official name? Members connected, right? Members connected. Okay. Charging mode, right? So standard, silent, and turbo. You can set it all here, and we'll switch to the mode you set it to just immediately. So I prefer keeping it in silent or in standard. Next we have DC Eco. So now we have separate eco shutdown for DC inverter and for the AC inverter, right? So for even more precise control, for more advanced control, so you can set your DC eco shutdown yourself. You can set the time. You can set the time when you want the DC inverter to shut down in 1 hour, in 2 hours, in 3 hours, or in 4 hours. And the new feature we did not have on any other power station is that we can now set the wattage ourselves. So we can choose it from 5 to 10 watts, okay? So I can set it to, let's say, 7 watts, which means I want the DC inverter to shut down in 2 hours, if the wattage is lower than 7 watts. Next, AC eco. So do I want the eco mode to be turned on or off for AC? If on, then when do I want it to shut down? In 4 hours, in 3 hours, in 2 hours, or in 1 hour? I can set it according to my preferences. We all charge different devices. You know, we charge our microphones from our power stations sometimes. Those microphones, they hardly pulling out 1 watt, right? So in accordance with that, we can set the wattage here for AC and DC just according to our preferences. And time. So here for wattage, we can choose from 10 to 30 watts, up to 30 watts. It's actually quite high. It's crazy. I can choose 30 watts here, and it will not shut down unless the wattage is lower than 30 watts. LED light, I can control the LED light from the app. I can turn it to medium, high, or SOS. So you probably cannot see the light because it's behind, but trust me guys, it works. Okay, and off. We have a power lifting mode here. So you can enable power lifting mode from the app. Now you can run devices, pure resistive load ones, up to 1200 watts. Okay. Now next thing we have is the firmware upgrade. So we're constantly pushing upgrades, improving, making things better. So check upgrades. And we are currently up to date. And we even have some advanced settings. It's also a new feature. So number 1 is a grid enhancement mode. You can turn on or off. So this works well for places with unstable grid. So you can still charge from grid even when the grid is unstable if you have the grid enhancement mode turned on. Next we have output frequency. So in North America it's 60 Hz, but if you want to change it to 50 Hz for whatever reason, you can do that here. Don't do that because 60 Hz is the frequency in America, but you can do it here. Factory settings, you can go back to the USA or Japan factory settings. And if I click yes, it's done. And now see how we are under standard turning mode by default. DC eco shutdown is for 4 hours, so is AC, 5, 10 watts, etc. So actually, I prefer keeping a silent turning mode because for me, silent turning mode is already very fast. But again, you can just switch it as you want. Both standard and silent turning mode are both battery friendly, so to say. Turbo turning mode is okay, you know, it doesn't harm the battery significantly, but if you want the optimal lifespan, then probably it's better to stick for standard and silent most of the time. And you can, again, check it all here. Okay, guys, another thing about AC60, also derives from EB3A, is that AC60 is a UPS device. So it has an offline UPS. Offline UPS meaning that you plug it in a grid source and you don't worry about setting the UPS. It's just an offline UPS, okay? So when you plug it in a grid source, you will see the grid icon there on the screen, which means it's in the UPS mode right now. Speaking about the screen, let's take a look at the screen. So what does the screen looks like? Like the screen of the EB3A, doesn't it? Battery life, precise one, 88%, 42.2 hours left if we don't change the load. If we change the load, this time we'll also adjust. I'm adding my phone on this wallet charging pad right now. It started charging. That's in the center. Okay, my phone started charging right now. And this time changed from whatever that was to 99, what? Excuse me. Hold on a second. Give it some time, 6 watts, 5 watts, okay. All right, so you guys can see the time here. AC and DC both turn on, eco mode is on. This icon right here means a wireless charger is on. This icon, Bluetooth, like a Bluetooth symbol, right? It means it's connected to the app. And the screen turns off just like for EB3A, but just push it and keep it on. That's what I was talking about, guys. 10 watts. It's a very high output. 10 watts. My phone is charging right now, and this time changed to 33.7 hours. Eco mode is on. I can see the frequency, and also if we have any alerts like overload, short circuit, or temp for temperature to high or too low, I will see them on the screen. This is what I like. The screen is more advanced. Also, when the powerlifting mode is on, we'll see the powerlifting symbol on the screen. And it's just really nice and convenient. You can monitor everything from the screen and from the app. Okay, so this is what changed about the screen. We just added more symbols, more icons that you will enjoy playing with and monitoring. Let's talk about common loads runtime. You know, I always take the same devices and I calculate how much time we can, how many times we can charge it, or how many hours we can run it. So I calculated according to the formula, not only dividing the battery capacity by the load, I also include the inverter's efficiency and the depth of discharge for the optimal lifetime. So, for example, an iPhone 12, the one that you guys can see right here, we can charge it 17.2 times. However, if you really need to charge, as many times as possible, use the lightning cable, not the wireless charging pad, right? It will be just more efficient. Next, MacBook Air, you can charge it almost 5 full times, okay? Mini drone, if you shooting videos outdoors with a drone, you can charge 11.5 times. If you're charging a 16 watt-hour camera, you can charge it 19.1 times. If you're charging if you're running an 80 watt power tool, you can run it for 3.5 hours. A 90 watt fridge, you can run it for 3.1 hours. A 75 watt TV, you can run it for 3.7 hours. A 200 watt slow cooker, you can run it for 1.5 hours. At 150 watt ice maker, you can run it for 1 hour and 12 minutes. A mini blender, you can run it of 600 watts, you can run it for 36 minutes straight. And a mini fridge of 60 watts, you can run it for 4.5 hours. You see the thing, guys, there, 4.5 hours, honestly, I don't think it's a long time. I don't think it's a long enough time. It doesn't sound like a long enough time to run a fridge. If you go somewhere and you bring like drinks, beverages, food with you, you probably can keep it for 4.5 hours without a fridge. But if you need a fridge, then you're staying for more than 4.5 hours. So you see, guys, there is an obstacle here that we found the way to overcome by expanding our AC60 with its native B80 add-on battery. Just with one expansion B80 battery, now you can run this 60 watt fridge, not for 4.5 hours, but more like for 7 hours. And this 7 hours, it's not a 60 watt fridge, it's a 90 watt fridge, okay? It's a bigger fridge, 90 watt fridge, and I'm talking running it for 7 hours as opposed to 4.5, 4.5, from B80 alone, And if you connect AC60 and B80, you can run that 90 watt fridge for now 10.5 hours. It's a full day, right? And if you connect AC60 to 2 B80s, now you have 17.4 hours to run a 90 watt fridge, okay? So again, problem solved. No worries at all, just connect add-on batteries. All right, guys, now let's speed up a little bit because we have a big guy here that we want to talk about too, AC500. AC500 we haven't talked about it for a long time. So, B80 battery right here, B80 expansion battery, add-on battery, you will hear different names. Most important things, lithium iron phosphate batteries, as you guys already know. I think everybody is familiar with our batteries. We're using lithium iron phosphate batteries, 3,000 cycles to 80% of the original capacity, 3,000 cycles, okay? All right. So, and the battery capacity is 806 watt hours. And again, we have the industry-leading warranty for 6 years. Guys, maybe some of you don't know. I think we have a couple of new people here. So 3,000 cycles is a long time. If you go to other companies' websites, right, and just check the cycles they offer, it's often 500 to 1,000 cycles because they use lithium-ion batteries. We use lithium iron phosphate batteries. Lithium iron phosphate batteries, in addition of being eco-friendlier and safer, they also have a longer lifespan. So dimensions 11.4 inches, obviously the same, 8.2 inches by 21.8, but in the weight is 21.8 pounds. The height is 8 inches. 806 watt hours. That is a huge battery capacity. 36 ampere hours, 22.4 volts. So, and we can connect two of them. So let's calculate it together, guys, as we always do. 806 plus 403, what are we getting? We're getting 1,209, right? And we can connect two batteries like this. So 2 by 806 plus 403, we've got 2,015 watt hours. With one more battery, okay, so 1, 2, 3, we will have a higher capacity than for the unit behind me, AC500P. Okay, in the box of B80, we have this cable that we will use to connect the AC60 and the B80, this cable. Before connecting them, make sure both power stations are turned off. So right now, we'll just turn off AC60. First turn off this, and yeah, just need to press it longer. Okay, and this cable, it works differently, so you just have to plug it in. You don't have to do anything else. Before, on other cables, we had to, unlock it, lock it, etc. Not anymore. There we go. And now all we have to do is to press the button of AC60. And no matter if we have one or two batteries connected, the whole system will turn on. There we go. Okay, this cable is sun and water resistant, just like our power station itself. It can handle temperatures from -40 to 220 Fahrenheit, and it's a 300-volt cable. For B80, we also have a 6-year warranty. It's an industry-leading 6-year warranty. Remember, we have its own DC input right here. So it's 12 to 28 volts and 8 amps and 200 watts max. We can charge from AC, actually. We can charge from solar panels and from a cable and from an adapter. Again, we can use this T200S adapter to recharge from a wall outlet, right? And we will recharge the whole unit in just 4.6 hours. To 100% and in 3.3 hours to 80%. So we can recharge this whole bundle, okay? It will be charging this and this battery because with this cable, guys, right now, they're connected, right? So the battery you see right here, the battery percentage you guys see right here is, first turn on, 88%. Let's check in the app too, just double checking. Okay, just double checking my devices, AC60, all right, there we go. Okay, so battery pack. We have two batteries here. You guys can see we have two batteries here. The app shows us two batteries. So the system is currently at 88%. 88% total. Average. Okay, cool. So again, you can charge this whole unit together, right? Or you can charge it separately. Or you can, you can occupy the input here and the input here. You can do both. So AC charging, again, you can charge B80 in just 4.6 hours to 100%. Car charging, it will take you a long time to charge it, but still it's an option. And solar charging, again, go for PV200. It will take you only 5 hours to recharge to 100%. Well, only is the wrong word. A long time still, but 5 hours to recharge to 100% and 3.6 hours to recharge it to 80%. And guys, maybe those numbers sound like, oh, that's a long time. But yeah, it's a long time. But it's a good thing because it just shows us how much capacity we have here, right? How much capacity we have here. All right, guys, it's a giveaway time. Second giveaway, we're giving our BLUETTI t-shirt. Are you guys ready for the giveaway? Let's go then. So, guys, how to participate in the giveaway? All you want to do is to type BLUETTI. And Object 108 says its nickname. I ordered the AC500 have an AB55, which is damn awesome. Thank you for your comment. I really am happy that you enjoy EB55. 55 is indeed an awesome unit, small and compact. Okay, so guys, please keep typing BLUETTI just like Perry Not Cherry does, and Not Slim One. Okay, keep typing BLUETTI or giveaway or both. Try to mix them so that YouTube don't restrict you from typing the same word. So, and in 10 seconds we'll take in a screenshot. So let's go. We're giving away our t-shirt. 10. Oh, hello Travel Diva too. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Let's go. I was not looking, not even a little bit. And the winner is Not Slim One. Not Slim One. Not Slim One gets a t-shirt. Oh, by the way, we forgot the Facebook giveaway last time.
Yeah.
So, how do we compensate for that? We don't.
We can have 2 giveaways this time.
We can have 2 giveaways for Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it couldn't connect to Facebook. All right, Facebook right here. Sorry, guys. All right, we have 11 people here. So, guys, but still the same people. Let's go, guys. 10-second countdown. So now we're giving away the cap and a t-shirt, right? Or you want to?
Not in total.
Not in total. Okay, yeah. Awesome. So we'll just. Yeah, okay. Now we're giving away the t-shirt, and we'll give away the cap later. So guys, get ready and type BLUETTI. 10-second countdown. 10. 9. 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, the winner is John Snyder. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Jeff Block. It's Jeff Block right here. Jeff Block. Congratulations. Congratulations, Jeff Block. Okay. You wanna,
It's another cap for Facebook.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So, all right, cool. So, Jeff Block, you won a t-shirt, and now we'll do one more because we forgot, I forgot to do the giveaway for Facebook the first time. Sorry, not funny. I know it's not funny. All right, guys, 10-second countdown. Now we're giving it a BLUETTI cap. Let go. 10. 9. 8. Come on, louder.
7.
Yeah.
6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Go.
Okay, and the winner is Chris Barker. Chris Barker, congratulations. All right. You got your cap. It's another cap. All right, guys, I'm in a good humor today. So the giveaway winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number. All right. So B80 battery is also water resistant, IP65 water resistant. You can charge it separately. Let me show you what I mean by that. So for example, if you're charging from AC, right? From AC. If you have this T200S adapter from EB55, for example, or from EB70S, you can plug it in here and charge from a wall outlet. And at the same time, you can also charge the AC60 itself. So you plug it in here in the AC60 and you charge, right? Okay. Now, we still have some vacant out inputs here, DC inputs mainly. So we have one solar charging cable included. This is 7909 to MC4. So why don't we go ahead and charge from our solar panels at the same time, huh? I know. And we can get another cable like this for 20 bucks or so on Amazon and charge, if we don't charge from AC here, we can charge from solar here. So for example, it's a good day, it's hot outside, summer, guys. Oh, that's the first day of summer, right? Right. So, and you charge from solar panels. You charge from solar panels here and here. You can have 200 watts max here and 200 watts max here. Isn't that awesome, guys? All right. Yes, you're right, Jeff. On BLUETTI Power, we don't have many adapters and accessories. It's just constantly out of stock. I talked to the guy, and he said, I don't know, they're just out of stock. Well, then you can buy on Amazon. Nothing about it. It's just 10 to 20 bucks anyway. Now it's winter here. Oh, Australia. Yeah, magical country. I know. I still can't get used to the seasons. Okay, anyway, guys, so no, I mean, it was the first day. It's the first day because we have a time difference. So it's the first day of summer. Right. So I think we've talked about everything, right? About AC60 and B80, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And you will get an answer from our community, I guess, and or from me. So the price for AC60 is $649, as you guys can see right here, and for B80 is the same, $649. Okay. You can also get a bundle AC60 and B80, just like this, and it will be, as you guys can see, there. $1,298. You can also get AC60, B80, and PV200, or AC60, B80, and PV120. Okay, now let's move on. AC500, right here, AC500. So AC500 is just a different kind, right? It's a different breed. So AC500 is not to carry around, it's to put at home. And it's a modular solar generator. What it does, it will store solar power for you, okay? It will store solar power, and you can just run your household from solar panels, right? You can store the power here, and you have this peace of mind for power outages. And at the same time, you're also saving by cutting your electricity bills. All right, so AC500 right here, this is the main unit. It doesn't have the battery, okay? These are its batteries, B300S. you might ask, what is the difference between B300S and B300? Because you know B300 battery from before. There's not much difference. The only difference is that B300S, now we added this function that it can charge even under freezing temperatures. The lowest you can get is -4 Fahrenheit or -20 Celsius, and you can charge, right? Your not discharge, because we always could discharge our power stations down to -20 Celsius, -4 Fahrenheit, but now we can also charge those batteries, even when it's that cold. So again, AC500 has no battery inside. It requires a battery to work. It can work with B300S batteries or B300 batteries. What is the difference? And why we recommend B300S batteries as opposed to B300 batteries, right? So first of all, right, it requires at least one battery to work, but how many batteries can you connect? Some of you will be looking to maximize the capacity. So if we're talking about B300S batteries, right, you can connect up to 6 batteries maximum. So from 1 to 6. If you choose B300 batteries, you can only connect, well, it's still a lot, but you can connect 4 batteries max. Again, 6 as opposed to 4. So this is really a good thing, because for now you might not need 6 batteries, but maybe in the future you will, right? So now you can start with 1 or 2 batteries like I have right here, and then you can connect more in the future if needed. So it's a risk-free decision. This is what is really, really, really cool. It's big, so it's 20.5 inches by 12.8 inches by 14.1 inches, and the weight is 66.2 pounds. Not crazily heavy, because again it has no battery inside. So what does it have, right? So it has a bunch of stuff, a lot of AC and DC outputs, an AC and DC inverter. It has the UPS, right? It's a UPS mode. Hey, excuse me, can we just remove that this like 𝗴𝗃𝘃𝘆𝘀? Can we remove it? That's so we can see. Yeah, awesome. All right. So AC outputs, and AC inverter in general. What is the max here? We got used to something like 600 watts, 1,200 watts. Well, here again, it's another thing. It's 5,000 watts, guys. It's 5,000 watts maximum. 5,000 watts maximum. That is a very, very high AC load. You can connect so many devices, 5,000 watts maximum, and the surge power is 10,000 watts, and for pure resistive load, it's actually 6,000 watts. You can load pure resistive loads up to 6,000 watts. That is just crazy. 5,000 watts max, guys, as you can see right here. Those batteries, tell you one thing, they're heavy, and this is a good thing, right? Because we could put many battery cells here. The battery capacity is 3,072 watt hours. It's a huge battery capacity, 3,072 watt hours just for one battery, and you can connect up to 6. So let's do the math together. 3,072 by 6. We've got 18,432 watt hours. And if you think it cannot get higher than that, I'll tell you what, it can. How so? Well, you can connect 2 AC500s together with a communication port, and now you can connect 6 batteries to one AC500 and 6 to the other. And you've got 6 plus 6, 12, and that would be 18,432 by 2, and that would be 36,864 watt hours. So this is basically your both off-grid solution, your solar solution, your power outage solution, and also because it's a UPS device and has a very advanced both online and offline UPS. It's now also your blackout solutions. So guys, if you settle down, right, if you live in a place you're preparing to spend next, you know, a good portion of your life at, or even if not, right, because it's a portable unit, you don't have to mount it on your rooftop or on your wall. Literally, you can just, you know, pack it and move if you need to. You have mobility. So it's really a risk-free decision, and it will even save you money. It will start saving you money from day one, because it's, again, you charge with solar panels, you store solar energy, and then you use it on cloudy days or during power outages that unfortunately occur every once in a while, and sometimes more often than we would expect. Okay, so let's take a look at the outputs of AC500, shall we? Let me check your comments, guys, real quick. So, guys, let's take a look at the outputs. On the very top, we have, I can't show it to you, but trust me, we have 2 wireless charging pads. Both are at 15 watts, okay? 1, 2, 2 wireless charging pads, okay? Here we have a 12 volt and 30 amp, it's called RV plug. 12 volt and 30 amp RV plug. Here we have, attention, 24 volts and 10 amps. 24 volt, 10 amp cigarette lighter port. Not a 12 volt, 24 volt, which is good news because we will charge faster, we'll have a more stable connection, just superior. And don't worry, if you need a 12 volt, we have one on each B300 or B300s battery. Okay, here we have a USB-C port, 100 watts. One more USB-C port, another 100 watts, quick charge. We have 2 USB-A ports, 18 watts, 2 of them, quick charge. You guys can see those bluish, you know, kind of parts there that signifies quick charge. And here too, we have 5 volts and 3 amp standard charge USB-A port. So guys, do you like the USB ports? Do you like the DC ports here? I do. Now, it only gets better from here. 20 amps max wall outlet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, it's 100 to 120 volts and 5,000 watts max. And for pure resistive loads, it's actually 6,000 watts max. Here we have this 30 amp max plug, another 30 amp max port, NEMA TT30, and industry-leading 50 amp max port. Look at this one, guys. Isn't that great? 50 amp max port, and it's all pure sine wave. It's a pure sine wave inverter. Okay, so I have 2 B300s batteries connected right now. I connect them with the cables. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can see those cables. I connected them with the cables, okay, that are included in the box of B300s. Those are 150 amp cables. They are nice and big, and they are just used to connect AC500 with B300s batteries. Right, again, we can't see them from here, but just, yeah, again, just zoom out a little bit so we can see the cables. Zoom out a little bit. Oh no, you don't need to move the camera, but it's okay. All right, so let me check your comments, guys. I'm writing an email now, and I'll send after the show. Okay. Who do I contact about BLUETTI bucks? Christina, first of all, make sure that you signed up on our website. So create an account, okay? Create an account on the website. And if you don't have an account created, and if you have an account, for each purchase you will get a BLUETTI bucks. And also for other things, you can learn about bucks policy on the website. So yeah, this is the cables that we're using. So we can now see that they're connected with the cables. We don't have any other ways to connect them for now. Nice and thick cables, 51.2 volts batteries voltage here. All right, there we go. So yeah, that's enough. It's okay. Those are the cables. Now, to turn the whole system on, all you want to do is and you see those batteries will turn on first, and then the screen will light up, and there we go. So immediately you can adjust the brightness. If it's too bright for you, you can make it dimmer, or you can make it brighter. Some people report it's not bright enough. I know, because, you know, if it's just too sunny outdoors, there is nothing we can do. But we have an app control, so you can always control from your app. Okay, now let's take a look at the screen, guys. The screen, first of all, and again, you can call me biased, but whatever. I like this color. I like this blue color. It's really beautiful. In the center, we have the battery life. This is the average of 2 batteries, so 48% in total. And it's just, yeah, it's a coincidence that those 2 batteries are somehow magically both at 48%. I know, 48. Battery state of charge, 48%. Hitting state, wait, what? Hitting state, exactly. B300S can self-heat. It will produce 350 watts by producing heat, and this is how we can charge it even when the ambient temperature is as low as -4 Fahrenheit or -20 Celsius. The first battery, the first BLUETTI battery at least, that is able to do that. Back. So here on the home page, without even clicking on settings or data, we can see the PV input from here. So when we're charging from solar panels, we will see what the PV input is. So PV input is basically a DC input, right? We will use this DC input. We don't need adapters at all. We have these cables included in the box. DC input is from 12 to 150 volts, guys. 150 volts max and 15 amps. By 2. The maximum wattage you guys can get is 3,000 watts from DC charging. That is crazy. So we'll see PV photovoltaic, solar charging here, right? DC1 input voltage, DC1 input power, DC2 input voltage, and DC2 input power. And the reason why we have DC1 and DC2 as opposed to just DC1 is because we have 2 pairs of MC4 connectors, so we can hook up more solar panels. This is DC1, this is DC2. Back. Grid. AC input voltage, okay, that is from 100 up to 240 volts. And AC input power, wattage. The maximum input you will get, but this is there is a caveat to that. You need 240 volts for that. But if you have a 240 volt supply, you can charge it, you can get the input up to 5,000 watts. And with a normal 120 volt supply, you will get input of 1,800 watts. Okay, so with a 240 volt supply and 50 amps, it will be 5,000 watts. And with the 120 volts and 15 amps, will be 1,800 watts. So the maximum AC the maximum AC input is 5,000 watts. The maximum DC input is 3,000 watts. And you can combine AC and DC. So we just add it up, 5,000 plus 3,000, 8,000. We do require 2 B300S, like in my case for that, but the maximum input you can get with 2 B300S is 8,000 watts. That is just a very, very high input. Okay, now speaking about the sizes of the batteries, we'll talk about later. Let's keep talking about the screen. So DC load, we can see, and first of all, guys, just I want to tell you, you see how smoothly everything works? I just touch it and it's really nice and sensitive. I really love the screen. Total DC output power, we can see the total output wattage. We can see 24 volt and 10 amp output power. this one right here. So we'll see the output power of this exact output, particular output. 12 volt and 30 amp output power, this one. We will see the exact output from this. Can we move the camera a little bit? There. We can see the exact output from this, exact wattage from this output. And we combine some USB, PD, and wireless output power together. Okay, let's go back to AC load. For AC load, we'll see AC output voltage, AC output power, AC output frequency, and output state. Settings. We can change language from English to Japanese. AC output voltage can be changed from 120 to 100 volts if needed. AC output frequency can be changed from 60 Hz to 50 Hz if needed. DC 1 input source and DC 2 input source. Again, 1 and 2 because we have two MC4 connectors, right? 1 and 2. So when you're charging from photovoltaic, from solar panels, set it to PV. If you're charging from others, like car charging, for example, set it to others. And same for DC2. If you're charging from PV, it's PV. If it's others, it's others. Next, eco mode. Eco mode will shut down the AC inverter in 4 hours if there is no load or low load. So what you want to do is to turn it on, but if you don't need it, turn it off. Next thing, machine phase. We have two phases, single phase and the split phase. So single phase is when we're using one AC500, like right now. Split phase is when we connect two of them together. Now it's obviously single phase. Next, UPS, uninterrupted power supply. Standard UPS. It's an offline UPS. The offline UPS is a type of UPS that directly supplies AC power from grid to the AC loads from the AC mains in normal operation and uses an inverter to generate AC power from battery when there is a power failure. Time control UPS. Time settings. Set up to 6 time periods right here. 6 time periods. Start time and end time. When to charge, when to discharge. Have a full control over how your AC500 works for you. State of charge settings. What is the battery state of charge low? What is the battery state of charge high? Battery state of charge low, you have an explanation here. So when battery is drained to this value, AC500 will automatically cut off power output. Battery state of charge high, when battery is charged to this value, AC500 will stop charging by grid and leave the rest capacity for PV charging for economical purposes. So this is quite important, right? So you will learn more about it. You have a very clear explanation right here. Okay, go back. PV priority UPS. Reserved capacity for PV charging. In PV priority mode, AC500 will reserve a portion of battery capacity, as you said above, for PV charging only for maximal utilization of solar resources. The rest capacity will be charged by grid and or PV wherever available. It is recommended to use this mode in those areas where grid power supply is stable. Okay, so what is the reserved capacity for PV charging? You can set it here. Next, we have silent mode, on or off. Next, we have max current setting. So in basic mode, we can choose anything from 1 to 15 amps, right? It's 15 amps by default. And you can go to advanced mode. You have to email BLUETTI and they will send you a password. And with this password, you can have now access to 30 amps max. PV parallel enable. When you're charging from PV in parallel, click on and now you enable it. When you're charging from PV in series or from a single PV, turn it off. Power lifting mode. Remember how I was talking that you can run pure resistive loads only, but up to 6,000 watts max? That is actually the pure resistive load. Sorry, this is what I'm saying. That is actually the powerlifting mode. Sorry. Deep discharge is also a new feature. So deep discharge, you can turn it on, and it is only available when a state of charge is 0. It will damage the battery pack and reduce the lifespan. Please do not use it unless it's an emergency, but it's the mode that will allow you to squeeze extra minutes from the battery even when it's completed discharge. So, in case of emergencies again. It's a new mode we didn't have before, deep discharge. Buzzer settings, you can turn it on or off. I keep it on because when we have, or if we have an alert, I want to hear a buzz, right? I want to hear like sound, a signal. If you want to turn it off, turn it off. Touch sound, I keep it off. I just like it when it's silent. Next, Bluetooth on or off, and Wi-Fi. Yes, guys, we can connect to an app through Bluetooth and via Bluetooth and or Wi-Fi. So keep them off if you don't use the app, and keep them on if you use the app. Wi-Fi state connected, backlight brightness of the screen. Sleep time of the screen can be set to 30 seconds or an hour. And you can always click the factory reset. You can also adjust the date and the time here. So 25. Yeah. All right, so anyway, here's a screen of AC500. Next thing we have is data. So we have product info, some general information like serial number, etc. And here we have input and output. Now we could access this from the home page, so I won't be stopping here. It's all the info we can see from the home page, really. Battery information. Again, we can also see it from the home page. And you guys can see we have 2 batteries connected right now, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 like gray batteries. That means we can potentially connect 4 more. And alarm history, have no alarms, but if we had alarms, we would see the number, the occurrence time, and the error code. And alarm here, no current alarms. So that is the screen of AC500, and I really like the screen. I really like it, starting from the color and ending with the sensitivity of the screen. It really responds once you click. It, and I really love the screen. But in addition to the screen, we also have an app control. So again, download the app if you have not yet. Downloaded it. Let me show you guys the app control for BLUETTI, AC500. So here's my phone. Here's my phone, and let's connect to AC500. So there we go. Awesome. So here's AC500. First of all, even before I connected to that power station, I can already see its battery percentage, 48%. I just click here. So we can choose the connection method. It's either Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. For Wi-Fi, you have to set up the Wi-Fi if you haven't done it before. If you have done it, it will connect. So from here, I can monitor what is going on. First of all, I can see the PV input, the grid input, I can see the DC output, and AC output. I can see the battery packs are connected, battery information. I give it some time to load. So I can see pack 1 is currently at 48%, standby. Pack 2 is at 48%, standby. Pack 3 is not connected. Pack 4 is not connected. Pack 5 is not. Pack 6 is not connected. Okay. I can turn DC and AC on and off from the app. So now I'm turning DC on. Communication timed out. Please try again. Okay, now it's on. And AC is also on. So now both AC and DC are on. Now I can see what is the AC load, what is the DC load. I can also see the name of the power station here. I can go to settings here. I can change the name here, and in settings, device name. So what I like doing is I like adding the battery emoji after AC500. Share device. I can share a device with other people. They can scan this QR code and control the device with me. I can see the members who are controlling this phone, this unit. I can set the UPS mode just like we did on the screen, but now in the app. Customize UPS, right? Now in a customized UPS, I can set the grid charge on or off, time control on and off, manage charge and discharge time. So I can set period 1, period 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can set it when to start charting, when to stop charting. Now guys, do you like it or not? You like it or not? I find it to be very convenient, really, to set it all from the app. From the screen, it was already very convenient to me, but it's like, you know, back in the day, on TV, if you don't have a remote control, right? It's not really cool. So yeah, you can walk to the TV and it's not terrible, but you can also control everything from the app, from your remote control, so to say. Even better than the remote control because you can connect with Wi-Fi, not only with Bluetooth. So you're not limited by the Bluetooth range. You can control it anywhere from your house. Okay, so now it's a giveaway time. We'll finish the introduction of the application and the app control of AC500. Right now, let's do the giveaway on YouTube and on Facebook. Bob, you here? Everybody was asking, where is Bob? Okay, so let's go, guys. Right now, we are giving away the BLUETTI hoodie. The BLUETTI hoodie. It's all merged giveaway. So in 10 seconds, guys, we'll take a screenshot like this as just an example, right? And whoever's comment is in the very bottom wins. So we're giving away our BLUETTI hoodie. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so the winner is Michael Newbury. Michael Newbury. Congratulations, Michael Newbury. That is fantastic. Okay, and now let's go on Facebook. Facebook Meta. Okay, let's go. 16 people here. Guys, on Facebook works the same way, you know that. In 10 seconds, I will take a screenshot like this, and whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. You guys are ready? Let's go, guys. Please keep typing BLUETTI or giveaway or something like that, so your comment ends up on the screen. Let's go. BLUETTI. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And the winner is, let's see, John Snyder. John Snyder, congratulations, John Snyder. So, John Snyder and actually all the giveaway winners, right, guys, if you forgot to do that. Remember to email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address, your phone number. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, guys, that was our third giveaway. We have one more giveaway. We have we have a Tupperware set, and we have a 30 minutes allowed before the end of our live stream. Oh yeah, we were talking about the app, exactly. We were talking about the app. Let's go back to the app. AC500 app. Okay, so my devices, there we go. My devices, AC500. You can connect with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I choose Wi-Fi. Settings. So time control UPS. We can again set the time here. Just really super duper convenient. I love it. And SOC settings, we can set the SOC low and high, just like that, guys. That is crazily convenient, honestly, in my opinion. Let me know, guys, what you think. Communication disconnected. Please check the Wi-Fi. Okay, output frequency, we can change the output frequency if needed. Power lifting mode can be enabled or disabled, like here, right here, like this from the app. It seems like I have some Wi-Fi communication error right now. Oh, now it works again. Okay. Silent charging can be on or off. That is what is silent mode. Silent mode meant that on the screen. We can turn it back off if we don't need it anymore. So next we have auto sleep of the screen. We can set the auto sleep of the screen. We can click about device. Right, about device. Version, we can check the current version. Factory reset USA or Japan. And even we can check the carbon emission factor. And we can unbind the device. That is the app control for AC500. That is the app control. Really convenient. So, for AC500, what else is there left to say? Oh yeah, about B300s batteries. More than just the batteries, right? Because we have a 12 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port right here. And remember, here we have a 24 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port. So you might say, oh, I actually need 12 volt 10 amp. Don't worry, because we have one here, 12 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port. Bordering it is the USB-C port, 100 watts, USB-A port, 18 watts. Quick charge, quick charge. Awesome. Now, B300s also has its own input. It has its own input. Let me see if I can find more information about that. No. So I'll just walk here and I'll just take a look, guys. DC input is from 12 to 60 volts DC and 10 amps. So you can charge from solar panels, 12 to 60 volts DC, 10 amps. And we have an AC input, so you can charge from a T500 adapter. You can charge from T500 adapter. This is the T500 adapter, by the way. This is the adapter. So I can charge my B300s with this adapter. I plug it in here in this 7909 millimeter input, and there we go. I can charge from the adapter, getting 500 watts max of input. Now, of course, I can also charge the whole unit together, because right now this whole unit is connected, right? It's connected. So I can charge this whole unit together. And also I can charge the whole unit together while charging each B300s battery. So if you need to charge faster, that's how you do it. And if you want to connect more solar panels, you also just occupy the DC input on the main unit, as well as the DC input on the B300s battery. Okay. Now, speaking about dimensions, so it's the length and the width is the same, so you can stack it perfectly. 20.5 inches by 12.6 inches, and the height is 10.4 inches, and the weight is 83.8 pounds. 83.8 pounds. 38 kilograms. It's like a big dumbbell in a gym. Really big one. However, it's worth it because it's 3,072 watt hours of battery capacity, and you have 3,500 cycles, guys. 3,500 cycles to 80% of the original capacity. And you also have 3 high efficiency outputs, 12 volts an amp, USB-C 100 watts, USB-A 18 watts, quick charge. In the box you have a expansion cable, okay, and you also can get additional DC input cable, user manual, and a warranty card. I mean, warranty card is included, obviously. All right, if you go to split phase, then you can get a split phase box, fusion box, right? It's more nuanced. And again, guys, what I particularly love about this unit is that you can start just from one battery and you can build it up to 6 batteries for one unit. And if you now have B300 batteries home, actually guys, if you don't mind telling me, tell me if you guys have B300 batteries already. Does any of you guys have B300 batteries at home? Because if so, I have really good news for you. If you have B300 batteries, you can just buy AC500 alone and you can connect with B300 batteries. And you can even mix B300 and B300s batteries. But in this case, you're limited by number 4. This is the maximum amount of batteries you can connect, 4 maximum. If you connect B300 batteries or if you mix B300 and B300s. So it's like you can connect 1 B300s, 3 B300s, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3. But if you only go for B300s batteries, which is a good option for those of you guys who doesn't have B300 batteries yet, just get B300s. And you can connect up to 6 batteries to one unit and 6 to the other. So 6 batteries, you will be at 18,432 watt-hours of battery capacity, and 12 batteries, you will be at 36,868 watt-hours of battery capacity. So how long can we charge or run our devices? A really long time, because those are huge batteries, you know, and you can run even some really power-hungry appliances like blenders, like ovens, electric saws, things like that, you know, things like that. You can really run a lot of heavy appliances from this power station. Okay. Alright guys, so that is AC500. Let's check the prices for AC500. Right, so for AC500 and B300s, and again, if you don't have B300s or B300, you have to get a battery because this unit only works with a battery. So for AC500 and for B300s, the price is $4,799. And again, the runtime of this power station is 10+ years easily. AC500 and 2 B300s, the price is $7,098. Okay? Okay, now we also have one more power station today, actually, EB70s. Are you guys familiar with EB70s? If yes, let me know. Let me check if anybody has B300. Okay. All right. Awesome. So, EB70s, I'll show you guys real quick because we have it today. Okay, so this is EB70s. It's an earlier model, so it's not that advanced. Okay, we don't have an app control here. We don't have a UPS mode. So it's an earlier model. It's really simple, and you know, you can get it if you want to. It's also cheaper than other models. So this one is only $499, and you still get quite a high battery capacity, 716 watt-hours, quite a high AC load, 800 watts max with a surge power of 1400 watts. And you get 2,500 cycles before the battery drops to 80% of the original capacity. It's still lithium iron phosphate. It still has a screen. It has a water shooting pad on the top, 15 watts. Here it has some other outputs. So here we have a 12-volt and 10-amp cigarette lighter port. We have 2 DC 5521 barrel connectors. We have 2 USB-A ports. We have 2 USB-C ports, 100 watts each. Okay, and here we have 4 wall outlets. So again, guys, despite of being an earlier model, it still will be great for most people. And here we have a light, by the way, very bright light, I know, with an SOS mode, of course. And here is the input. The input is both DC and AC input, MPPT, again, 12 to 28 volts, and 200 watts maximum. So this is a great unit. It's just not that advanced because it's an earlier model. 2,500 cycles, 760 watt-hours of battery capacity, lithium iron phosphate, 800 watts max of AC load, 1,400 watts of surge. We have a warranty for 2 years for the power station. It's also small and compact, only 12.6 inches by 8.5 inches by 8.7 inches, and weighing at 21.4 pounds, same weight as AC60, slightly heavier. In the box, we have the T200S adapter, so we can charge from a wall outlet. This adapter is included. Okay, we have a car charging cable and a solar charging cable, and of course the warranty card and the user manual. Okay, another thing we have is the screen right here. So the screen shows us the most important things. It shows us the battery, first of all, right? So now it's around 60%, actually from 40 to 60. We can't tell really, but we have the battery life here. We have the input and the output here. So here's the output, here's the input, and here's the frequency, 60 Hertz, output and input, and eco mode right here. And if we have any alerts, we'll see the alerts on the screen. So really the most important info, you know, not very advanced as I said, but still. Solar charging, you can get 200 watts of solar input maximum, and with 12 to 28 volt limitation, you can choose PV 200, for example, and it would take you 4.5 hours to recharge it to 100%, and 3.2 hours to recharge it to 80%. For car charging, you can also choose car charging as a charging method. If you're driving, it will take you 9.5 hours to recharge to 100% and 7.2 hours to recharge to 80%. However, guys, remember that you don't necessarily have to charge it to 100%, or you don't necessarily have to charge it to 80% even. You can just charge it, you know, a little bit if you need to, and you can charge it and use it at the same time. Speaking about AC charging, you have this adapter included in the box. So this is a T200S adapter, 200 watts max. You will charge the whole unit in just 4.1 hours, excuse me, to 100%, and in 2.9 hours to 80%. Okay, now this is really a good option for people who are just looking for portable power when they go outdoors. You know, if they planning to stay for a day or two, it will be more than enough. Especially if you bring a solar panel, you're in a very good place. So, for example, you can charge your phone 43.5 times. You can charge your MacBook 9.5 times. You can charge your drone 24.9 times. Camera 33.9 times. You can run an 80 watt power tool for 6.5 hours, a 90 watt fridge for 5.8 hours, a 75 watt TV for 6.9 hours, a 200 watt slow cooker for 2.7 hours, a 250 watt ice maker for 2.2 hours, a 600 watt mini blender for 1 hour, a 60 watt mini fridge for 9 hours, and a 15 watt light bulb for 34.3 hours. So again, earlier model, not that advanced, but still has the key features in place and perfect fit for most people out there. Also, the design is as well, as always, beautiful. Carrying handle, the push and pull fans, the anti-slippery pads on the very bottom here, so that our unit is nice and steady. The screen doesn't show us a lot of stuff, but it shows us the most important things really, and we even can enter settings mode to turn the eco mode off or change the frequency if needed, but we don't need to change the frequency. It's set to the needed frequency, 60 Hertz by default for North America. So our earlier model, and again, only $499. Is it an EU or US stream? Today is the US stream. If level one. Okay, all right, let's do it. Let me turn the EB3A's light on. Here's the EB3A. I have the EB3A behind me here. Let's see if it's pulling out any load if we turn the light on. So there we go. Gotta be bright. Ooh. All right, guys, let's take a look at the screen. So it's pulling out 1 watt. Yeah, that's what you wanted to see? That's 1 watt. Yeah. All right. And under the this was medium, and now that was low, and now it's medium. It's pulling out 2 watts, and SOS 1 watt. Level 2 should be 2 watts. Yes. Oh, wow, interesting. I didn't pay attention before. So here it doesn't show. It's probably still 2 watts. Oh yeah, it's 2 watts. Takes longer for the screen to show us the accurate load. Yes, 2 watts for the light. Mine spiked all the way up to 5 watts. Wow. Yeah, I think you know, you're right. It spiked to 5 watts, but then it dropped down to normal 2 watts. Thank you, Bob. Love your videos, honestly. Okay, guys, if you haven't given us a like yet, please do. Thank you so much. We have one more giveaway in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. It's going to be our tableware set. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool, guys. So one more time, the prices for now are the following. So for EB70S, it's $499. So again, the runtime of this power station is from 7 to 10 years. So you can divide it by 10, $49.9 a year. Because again, it's lithium iron phosphate battery, 3,000 cycles. No, sorry, this one is 2,500. In particular, this one is 2,500. We also have portable solar panels like PV200. The price is $399. PV200 is a perfect fit for all of our smaller power stations. They have open circuit voltage. They have a voltage limitation up to 28 volts. PV200 is just perfect for them. Now we also have AC500 and B300s. So AC500 plus B300s is $4,799, and AC500 and 2 B300s batteries is $7,098. AC60 and B80. AC60 is you guys can see the price right here. So it's $649. So is B80, AC60 and P120. It's also a bundle you can get. AC60 and PV200, AC60 and B80 and PV200, or AC60, B80 and PV120. Again, those power stations will serve you for a long time. So it's you will enjoy them for around 10 years. Is the runtime of these power stations. So yeah, it's really, it's not something that you buy only can use for a couple of years and then you throw it away. Yeah, thank you for the feedback. Okay, great. So guys, right now we have our last giveaway. To participate in the giveaway, you know what to do. Just when the countdown hits 0, start typing BLUETTI, because we'll take a screenshot, and whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. Okay. Perry is ready for the giveaway. Yeah, let's go. Tableware set. Oh, you don't have a tableware set yet. That's what you said, right? I remember. Let's go. Tableware set. Okay, guys. We first do it on YouTube, and then we'll do it on Facebook, all right? Let's go, guys. 10-second countdown. Here is my phone. Here is your comments. All right, yeah. Let's go. 10 seconds. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Guys, I'm nervous together with you. I don't know why. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm not looking, I'm just trying to disengage. Don't want to feel nervous. So the winner is Rambling Bob Reviews. Congratulations, Rambling Bob Reviews. Congratulations. You're close to Not Slim 1 and close to, yeah, it's Not Slim 1 almost got it, but Rambling Bob Reviews got it first. Okay, congratulations, Rambling Bob Reviews. Congratulations, Bob. You got now our table is set. Oh yeah, Facebook. Now it's Facebook. Let's go on Facebook. All right, 13 people here. All right, let's go. 13 people, let's go. 10-second countdown. In 10 seconds, I will take a screenshot like this. So get ready, guys. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, all right, and the winner is Steve Oseen. Steve Oseen, congratulations. All right, you got it, Steve. Okay, awesome, guys. All right, dear giveaway winners, remember to email us at livestream@bluetti.com. And if you're enjoying the giveaways and the live stream, just give us a like, guys. It helps us a lot. Thank you so much. All right, guys, again, if you want to purchase anything from today's live stream, click the link in the comments. We put the links for each and every product in the comments for EB70S, our 760 watt hour and 800 watt portable power station, PV200, our 200 watt portable solar panel, EB70S and PV200, AC500, B300S. Okay, but again, remember AC500 requires the B300S to work. AC500 and B300S, AC500 and two B300S batteries, and of course our newest AC60 and B80 portable power stations right here in front of us. And we have one link for all, so click that link to purchase. We don't have the discount codes that expire today, so you're in no rush and you can get whatever you guys want. So yes, this is what we have today. Okay, all right, everybody, have a great night. I see you guys going to sleep right now. Okay, congratulations, the giveaway winners. Remember to email us again, and as the BLUETTI official just send the message within 48 hours. Okay, thank you, Bob. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Remember to subscribe and follow if you haven't yet, so we can keep in touch. Also, remember to check out our website, BLUETTIPower.com. I see we have some people from France here, so you guys can go to BLUETTIPower.eu and you can get our power station from there. So if you're from Europe or from another country, go to BLUETTIPower.eu, to BLUETTIPower.ca for Canada, and just go to BLUETTIPower.com and choose your country there. We have more and more countries that we can ship to now, which is obviously great news. We're constantly opening new countries. So right now on our website we have the United States, Canada, Europe, UK, Australia, Japan, France. Specifically, we have our stocks in France, in Spain, in Germany, in Italy, Korea, Philippines, Nigeria, and South Africa. Those are the countries that we can ship to right now. For example, my VPN here is in Germany, so it says, it seems you're in Germany. It seems you're in Germany. You must visit our BLUETTIPower.eu site for local shipping. Yes, please. And it transfers me to the website for Germany. And now I can just buy the EU power stations for my country. Same goes for France, for Italy, for Spain, and for other EU countries, and also for the UK. Right. Okay, guys, see you next time very soon. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Have a good night.